Minor oil spill offshore. Fraud charges dropped. Teen killed by exploding tank. And Exxon drills Banjo 1 exploration. And this is Uncut News. Do you see what's happening? Send us a tip on WhatsApp at 592-659-6151. Over the weekend, Exxon said that it had experienced an oil spill, which they explained was caused by a small leak of oil from the Liza Unity FPSO vessel. According to Exxon, approximately 42 US gallons of crude oil was released into the water during a maintenance activity on the vessel on Friday. And by Saturday, the oil had already dissipated into the ocean. The EPA and other relevant agencies have already been notified, but none have yet to officially comment on the matter. The fraud charges against Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs, Sharon Hicks, have been dismissed almost a year after she was reportedly busted during a sting investigation. The charge was dismissed after the virtual complainant, the same contractor she was allegedly extorting for money, decided to no longer offer evidence in the matter, even though he reportedly approached the police and agreed to the operation in the first place. She was sent on leave from her job since she was slapped with the charges, but it is unclear whether Hicks will now return to the job. In a recent press statement, the Ministry of Home Affairs said that the RSS investigation found no evidence of a cover-up and that the investigation into the murder of Ricardo Fagundes is being properly probed. However, the RSS investigator never interviewed Detective Bascom, the one who actually made the claims of a cover-up. It is unclear whether there are any plans for the full review by the Regional Security Services to be released. Nevertheless, Bascom's attorney, Nigel Hughes, has since written to the police commissioner requesting a full copy of the investigation and findings by the RSS. A family of 4 is now homeless after a fire gutted their house in Seaview, Anna Catarina, West Coast Demerara last night. The blaze destroyed the family's home and damaged several nearby buildings, including the homeowner's furniture shop located next door. The fire service said the cause of the blaze was a breakdown in an electrical circuit, which caused sparks that ignited nearby combustible materials. Fortunately, no one was reported killed or injured by the blaze. On a related note, the fire service is reminding the public that open burning of garbage without permission from the GFS is in fact illegal, and violators could be subject to a fine of over 80,000 to 300,000 Guyana dollars and up to 3 months in prison. The reminder follows a series of fires that were reportedly triggered by unattended open fires. The Education Minister said this year's batch of first form students will start school on Monday, October 3rd. Though the results were announced on Friday, these students will not start any classes until then. It might not be robbery season, but the streets are still mean. That's why you need to get security for your home and business through Sheriff Security Service. Sheriff Security offers well-trained guards, armed and unarmed patrol, marine patrol, canine services. These people even got drones. Why? Because your security is their highest priority. You've seen the rest. Now hire the best. Hire Sheriff Security Service today. Your home is your most valuable asset, so before you sign on the dotted line, call VGS Home Inspections. They are a licensed and insured home inspection company with professionals operating in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, and Westchester County. From electrical and plumbing issues to a leaky roof. If there's a fault in the house, VGS will find it using the latest industry technology, including infrared scanners, HD drones, and more. So if you're buying or selling a home in New York, make the smart choice. Call VGS Home Inspections at 914-513-9356 and tell them Noriko sent you. The police have opened an investigation after 17-year-old Uric Glenn Henry died yesterday from injuries he sustained when a tire he was inflating exploded in his face. The incident reportedly occurred while he was working at an unnamed sawmill at Evelyn Landing, Quarantine River. One person was detained on Thursday following reports of suspected human trafficking occurring at the Bikers Bar located at Covent Garden, East Bank, Demerara. During the investigation, 15 women, all foreign nationals, were questioned by police to investigate the accusations against the owners of the bar. The High Court has refused bail to 52-year-old Michael Andrew Morgan. Morgan was charged with cocaine trafficking in June of this year. but in a recent ruling, the court found that no special reasons existed for the granting of bail to him after the magistrate considered an application made before the court. His next court date is the 27th of September 2022. Morgan is also the brother of Peter Morgan, a known drug trafficker who was released from a U.S. prison in 2015 after serving a sentence for, you guessed it, drug trafficking. On a related note, today, 38-year-old Mark Gomes was released on $200,000 bail after he pleaded not guilty to trafficking over 24 grams of cocaine at his home on September 9th at Campbellville, Georgetown. The Kanu ranks found several glass tubes and 2 red cylinders with cocaine stashed inside. His father, Andre Gomes, called Zipper, was also arrested. Gomes is currently on bail for a 2018 trafficking charge. Meanwhile, the younger Gomes will be back in court on October 8, 2022. A raid at the New Amsterdam Prison over the weekend has unearthed a whole heap of contraband. This includes 3 mobile phones, 4 phone batteries, 37.9 grams of ganja, 1 SIM card, 37 lighters, 4 phone chargers, 18 razor blades, 10 improvised weapons, and 2 pairs of scissors. Now for today's oil update. Exxon is presently drilling a new exploration well in the Starbrook Block called Banjo 1. The Banjo 1 well site, according to the Maritime Administration, is situated approximately 93.4 nautical miles or 173 kilometers off Guyana's coast, covering an area of 0.29 square nautical miles or 1 square kilometer. The Modu Noble Stena Drill Max is currently being used in this drilling exercise, which will last from September 12th to November 30th, 2022. In other oil news, Barbados is preparing to auction off 22 offshore oil blocks on December 1st of this year. This is after Minister of Energy Kerry Simmons reported that the latest seismic study of the region showed the possible existence of significant hydrocarbon resources. The minister pointed out that there have been recent significant gas finds, about 3 to 5 trillion cubic feet of gas by Woodside Energy in Trinidad and Tobago's adjacent deep water blocks. So such results have only served to raise expectations of finding oil offshore Barbados. Are you a truck owner? Pay close attention. Avoid lengthy downtime when your truck broke down. Get high-quality DAF, International, Freightliner, Bedford TM, or Scammell truck parts at the lowest prices at Powered Automotive. Visit them at Lot 1161 EE Eccles or call them on telephone number 697-0171. Save big on truck parts at Powered Automotive, the #1 heavy-duty truck parts store in Guyana. Now it's time to tell you about Best Buy's Car of the Week. Currently on sale is this 2016 Suzuki Jimny Sierra 4-wheel drive. It comes with regular and low-range 4-wheel drive, Bluetooth mount rims, new tires, TV, CD, stereo, fog lamps, back camera, and much, much more. Buy cash for $3.4 million, or pay as low as $700,000 down, with around $67,000 monthly for 5 years, and it is yours. Call or WhatsApp 662-0844 for more info, or visit the showrooms at Lot 171, Mineral Street, Queenstown, or Lot 2, Lamar Street, and tell them the Rico sent you for this sweet deal. Now for our uncut news, viewers poll question of the day. Every day we pose a question about current events in Guyana, the region, the diaspora, and how you felt it relates to us. Friday's question was directed at the diaspora. I asked, do you think England should just abolish the monarchy system altogether? Why or why not? Richard Singh says, since the signing of the Magna Carta, the monarchy has been stripped of a significant amount of power. The Prime Minister of England is the one who runs the show, but the monarchy is still there to keep him in check. So, before we get to tonight's question, you can multiply your cash by selling Digicel Top-Up. This is a legit way you can earn some extra money at your business or to supplement your current hustle. Become a top-up vendor quick and easy by linking with Cellular Plus. Call them on telephone number 685-3109 for more info. Now for tonight's question. How do you feel about the recent oil spill? Is it concerning to you, or is it just a risk we'll have to live with? I want you to think about that question. Tell us in the comments below. If your response is good enough, we just might feature it in our next episode. Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight, and check us out tomorrow for another. Until then, I'm Rico Bulford saying good night, folks.